Well, hello, everyone. And today I'm going to answer a question that many of you may have. How are practice growth sessions different from coaching or consulting? You may have heard about our practice growth sessions from one of your friends or colleagues. And you may be wondering what's the difference between what UCM is offering when it comes to practice growth sessions compared to chiropractic coaching or consulting with a practice management company. And so I'm going to really dive into that today and give you a clear and concise answer. So the three major differences with our practice growth sessions is that they are upper cervical specific, there is no long-term commitments, and we focus specifically on your practice problem areas. Okay, so let's get into each of those and tell you what that means. And so first of all, our practice growth sessions are upper cervical specific. We only work with upper cervical specialists. So all the guidance we give you will be upper cervical specific. You won't need to adapt what you learn from us from a general chiropractic philosophy or practice style to your unique upper cervical practice. We understand upper cervical. This is all we talk about. This is all we talk to. It's upper cervical doctors every day. And so we understand your practice. We understand your practice style. We understand your practice philosophy and your terminology, everything about upper cervical practice, because this is all we've done for over a decade. So that's the first aspect of the practice growth session that's unique to us, is it is upper cervical specific. Secondly, is that there are no long-term commitments. Our practice growth sessions are month to month. So you don't have to sign a 1 year or 3 year contract like many coaching and practice management companies require. If you're not getting value from our practice growth sessions after the very first month, you can cancel. And so no long-term commitments, focused in on upper cervical specific practices. And then the third thing is that our practice growth sessions are problem area specific. So it's custom tailored to what you are specifically needing help with, rather than a general practice management company that's going to walk you through their templated system. Our practice growth sessions are specific to whatever you need to work on, focused around the four upper cervical practice building blocks: mission, team, marketing, and systems. And so that's the three major differences here is that our practice growth sessions are upper cervical specific. There's no long-term commitment, and it's practice problem area specific. And so some of the things that we work on and help doctors with that are common sticking points for our practice growth sessions are talking through day one and day two flow, making sure that that's as efficient as possible, that your team and your systems are dialed in and it's being communicated in an effective way. Your new patient phone call, this is a major one that we see doctors struggle with, to have that be effective and consistently good. CA hiring and training, really getting dialed in on that. We're expert CA hirers and trainers. Associate hiring and training, also very, very big part of our practice growth sessions. We help a lot of doctors develop associate driven practices. Team meetings and one-on-one meetings, we can help you get really dialed in with your meetings so they're effective, efficient, and are actually producing results for you. KRAs, KPIs, goal setting, get into some specifics when it comes to key results areas of your team members, key performance indicators that they have in place. They're tracking, setting goals for your team, for your practice. Office stat tracking, helping you understand what are the important stats to be tracking and how to do that effectively. Patient education, retention, building a patient education system, helping you to retain patients more effectively. Position agreements, team member roles, performance agreements, again, more performance reviews, more focused in on the team and how to measure the team, how to make sure that the team is getting the best results possible for you and for your practice. And so this is a weekly 30-minute session with your practice growth guide, and it's only $700 per month for a weekly 30-minute session with your practice growth guide. It's an incredible value. Highly recommend this wherever you are in practice. If you're in practice growth stage 1, if you're in practice growth stage 6, you can benefit from the practice growth sessions. And so if you want to get started with that, you want to learn more about how you can focus in on the upper circle practice building blocks, mission, team, marketing, and systems through these practice growth sessions. Just go over to ucmpracticegrowthsystems.com. You can schedule an initial free practice strategy session. You can go there right now, ucmpracticegrowthsystems.com, and schedule that initial free practice strategy session. See if practice growth sessions are right for you to reach your practice goals this year. And as always, we say, go team, upper